Hello, hello, hello. We have my favorite replay subscriber. Well, I guess Voron want to be my second, but he's taking a break. Katsuki hasn't really sent us much. So, yeah, I guess by default, Void is our now favorite replay subscriber. And DOW and the other ones, of course. He isn't a kid. Akatsuki, Gokasa, Triple Maidens, and a Yorktown. Now, I believe Void sent this to us. Hello, Captain Cuddles. He sent this to me while they were doing the 3-day... Cat! Stop! Well, they sent the 3-day rental for all those Mainzes. Now, from a normal perspective, most players would look at this and be like, well, I'm not going to get any damage. But remember, we're not looking at a normal operations player here. We're looking at an above average operations player. And Kid is a phenomenal DD. Phenomenal DD. There is nothing wrong with the Kid. Kid's just phenomenal in all aspects. The Torps, it could have another rack of Torps, I believe. But other than that, it's practically a solid, damn good ship. I was one of the few that I was actually lucky to get it when they did the U.S. Cruiser light split and rework. When they had a mission where you could get it for free from the crates. And I opened one of my crates up back in the day, and it was a Kid. So I was very ecstatic. Now he can easily outrun the Church Reverse and kill this Kuma before it has a shot to really damage it. He just got to land those Citadels hit like that. And he didn't lose a little bit of health. He didn't lose one lick of HP. And now he can just hammer, armor piercing, into a side of a Ferataka. Assuming you can get some Citadels. There we go. He should be able to pick... Oh, come on! Damn you, Akatsuki. Oh, a interceptor build, Yorktown. Interesting. Huh. That's an interesting one. Now, of course, Void has played this map so many times. He probably knows where they're going to spawn. Honestly, I did expect them to pop on his side. I did not expect them to pop on the 10 line and 8 line. I honestly did expect them to pop on his side. Oh, could that be bad news for Mr. Void? I don't think so.
This is Space Commander.
I think they just ran out just before. Oh no, it's still going. I can't remember if the interceptor plane spots. I don't believe it does. I don't believe the interceptor spots. So that was just a waste. That is the downside of the interceptors. It does not spot. Now he is blind shooting, but it looks like he's still hitting it. He should be getting within smoke. Oh, no, there it is. He found it again. There he goes. Really good shot on that. That was a good shot. That was a really good. I don't think I could have pulled that off. Oh, and the CV was very nice enough to drop in the smoke screen. So, yay. We have to give the Yorktown an honorable mention. And he knows what he's doing. He is in the quick essential CV spot. So he knows what he's doing. He's not an average CV player. He knows the map, and he knows the positioning, so we got to give him comps for good CV play, good team play, and he knows his positioning. And he's constantly seems like he's hammering out strikes. I don't think he can Citadel it from here. It's going to be close. It might, if he gets a little bit closer, I know he can. but he can still take pretty good chunks off of it. 4, 3, oh, nope, there's a Citadel. So he can Citadel at 5K range. And is he gonna get it? Or is someone else gonna steal it? Nope, he gets it. It's the guns are looking at him, but I think they were aiming at the Akatsuki. Now, 105K, that's actually really good for DD, considering he's with a team versus 3 mains, and he's in a perfect good position for the third wave. I just wish he will have his smoke for a little bit longer. He can stay in it, absolutely, and he is. He's gonna have about a 25-second cooldown between the 2 smokes. So actually about 60 seconds almost. It's gonna be close though. He could work with it absolutely. If he had waited just a tiny bit longer, he might have been able to time it perfectly to line up with each other, potentially. But we'll see what happens. This is the wave that can really make or break a DD, for sure. Just because of the sheer amount of DD Doctor and the amount of DD damage. If he gets to say Oba out, now he's got 7 seconds on smoke and then another minute on smoke, which isn't a great position to be in. The good news is the guns aren't even looking at him, so he can definitely get turned around and repositioned. But I'm pretty sure that Oba is going to go down. When he switches to the DDs, because they will start turning at him and shooting. He needs to get the DPS advantage on these guys before they have a chance. He does have incoming fire alert on. He's winning the health trade with the Kagero. The Kagero does have good guns. He does have that heal off cooldown, and his smoke is off cooldown, so he can reuse that.
Problem solved, sir.
But he does pick up the Kagero. He should be able to go around the island and still be able to put shots on that Z-23. But he has to be wary because that Yorktown was shooting him also. So there is that. He couldn't just stay there. Oh, that Mainz got a good hit though. Good job, Mainz.
Support ship returning to base.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Now, knowing Void, and he is absolutely capable of doing this,
Attention.
he might go spawn camp the Ibuki and Ganais now, but I don't know. I don't think he has the torp power to kill the Ganais now in one hit. So he might be playing it a little bit more safer. But he is at 150k, and has been doing really good. So we will see what happens. Looks like I think that's a permanent fire on the Mayoko. Nope, it just DCP'd it. It's just been the constant shell. Oh, that is unfortunate. So they're landing just shy of it. I think those torps are going to kill him. Congrats, Mr. Yorktown.
Reconnaissance reporting. Principal attack is underway.
We'll see what happens. Now, one thing I would like to point out is that there's no one on the 910 line.
Smoke generator started.
I think I know what he's doing. He's gonna wait for those two to get closer. But he's staying in this position so he can shoot the Z. Now remember, that Z does have Hydra. But he does still have a cool on cooldown. Or a heal on cooldown.
Requesting fire on the designated target. Smoke screen set.
2 torps, 2 floods. He can get some fires on the Gneiss now. That's going to help. He should be getting picked up on the Hydro soon, though. There's the Hydro. I knew it was coming. Now, that is going to be 3 guys aiming at him. So he needs to get this guy down fast. And he can't stay in one position. That's by far. Even though he has over a minute left to smoke, he is incapable of sitting there because that is just an easy target.
Enemy destroyer sunk. Problem solved.
That might hurt. Oh, gotta set it out. Is it gonna? Oh, it didn't clear the rock soon enough. Now Void is more than capable of going back in there and shooting some torps and farming down that Musashi. He's in a very wonderful position again. Something just shot at him. Oh! 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 Ow! Musashi comes in with a bang and knocks out his torp tubes.
Problem solved,
Does he want to launch it and risk? Oh, he's gonna launch it. Let's see if the Akatsuki purposefully drives into him. I don't know. That Akatsuki's going on a bum rush for sure. He's going on a YOLO rush, folks. Back turret shoots. Now he has secondaries. Oh boy, yeah, that oh, those troops are gonna hit. He manages to kill it, so good job on him. Nice YOLO rush, though. I think what helped with that was that he was a tier 7, he was a tier, and a tier 6. Had that been all tier 8 and him was 7, that might have been a different story. Now remember, a full usually tier 8 lineup will usually yield a Musashi at about 125k. This one was at 97k. So that's still a pretty good chunk of health. Especially for ops. Yorktown is in a little bit of danger. But we'll see what happens. Mainz picks up the Kinikaze. There goes a torp threat. So we still got to pick up that rune. Hopefully the Des Moines is focusing the rune. He picks it up. He picks it up. And the rune is dead. So, solid 5 stars. Well done. For him, 232. Tactical expertise. Everyone on the team survives, so that's always a good plus. That usually means a good team. C-star and assistant always means a lot. Mean you do a pretty good amount when you get an assistant. So, 232. Over 500,000 made. A decent amount of free XP. top of the team with 1522. He still beat 3 Mainzes, though. That's an achievement. That's still a pretty good achievement. And even though the Yaki got that solo kill on the Musashi, he's still 4th. Gotta give it to the Yorktown. The Yorktown making 2nd or 3rd, that's pretty good. If you can make that top 3 in a CV, that is phenomenal. Because CVs have that, they have that reduced income where it's like XP, where it's like you gotta get more kills and damage and vice versa, and it's just all over the place. But congrats to Yorktown for getting 3rd. Hey, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 DDs, but it was literally those 3 main ones that he did a lot of damage to that really helped his damage. That probably is what put him over the top. Had he not gotten those DDs, that might have been a different story. Tanked almost 500,000, so nice on that. When you look at the damage, though, the Ganage now and the Ibuki did do a lot. I honestly surprised that the Musashi didn't do more. It felt like a lot more, though. But it was only 1,500. It was only like 1,500. I honestly thought it was a lot more. It felt like a lot more, that's for sure. $500,000. Looks like a green booster. Green booster. Honestly, I don't blame him for running green boosters with Wargaming nerfing the battle pass. And from what I've seen in the Discord, no signs of returning it to normal. Running green boosters is basically like running a red or a blue booster now. I would not even advise running your big boosters. Unless you're in, hell, if you're ever in clan battles and you're in like one of the top teams that can easily trump every other team, then that's an exception. But the vast majority of players I do know are not in those kind of clans. Your host even had to step away because he just doesn't have the time anymore. But a nice, wonderful 10k Elite Commander XP. And a very good game, showing up 3 Mainzes. Almost lost him to that Mainz, almost, but he still came out on top.